Hello, welcome back to the channel. Going to continue on then part 7, I think we're up to now, of this potato washer conversion from 17 to 19. Got some of the parts here for the XML put together. I'm just using XMLs that are available from other global company mods and just kind of working backwards to see, what's what and how everything kind of goes together, and we'll just kind of see where we end up with it also. The next parts we need to work through are particle systems, animations and sounds and various other different things. May change some things here, roundabouts in different places. Going to see how that all works out, not sure yet. Just have to kind of see what happens, I guess. So if we look at our player trigger node, I don't need all of this, so let's just do player trigger. That should be okay. The operating parts, I'm not 100% sure on how to put those together as of yet. I'm going to have to see how that plays out. So we've got animation node groups, particle systems. Because what I want this to do is actually turn things on as the unit has product in it, not so that they're operating all the time. Because I can set it up with mesh rotate shaders and things like that, but if they're not controlled through the XML, they're literally just going to run all the time. So I have to be a little bit careful on how things are going to be set up and whatever else. So as far as these ones here go, I don't need those, so I'm going to delete those because that's what was set up in the Grimmy Beat Beta thingy. And then we have scroll animation, node belt 2, belt 4, scroll speed, set shader parameter. Okay, so I have got in the potato washer, I've got, let's see what we actually do have here. Work animations, so let's have a look. So yeah, so I think that should be okay because it's going to be on the X axis. So we have got four of those. So let's do let's copy that and got another one in there. We'll have belt 1, belt 2, belt 3 and belt 4. And these are going to be scrolling animation, offset UV. Hopefully that will be okay. We might need to change some parameters here. Shader parameter component. On that we might have to change those, but we can look at that later on. Might be okay. See how that works. We have a lot of particle effects that I want to actually set up as well. This one, type effect. Come back to that. This, not sure yet. Might have to do some stuff with that later on. Sorts of stuff going on. Are these linked in? Particle effects. Reader. Rotation speed. Following animation. Okay, so I do that is shaders. That is animation nodes. Let's copy that. Let's put that into there. So this one, all of these are going to be let's do and we want more of those, I think. Yep, rolls. Do that one. So okay, we'll try that, see what that does. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm a bit unsure about these animation nodes, but it has got shader parameter names, so that possibly could work. Let's see how that works out later on. And what we should have is we'll see how that works out. So let's move on. We have next sense in lines. Take that. So production lines to production line. Got those parts. Inputs and outputs, player trigger, some animations, some shaders. Particle systems, we'll get back to. Not sure about the material holder as of yet. That might go away. And also the operate sounds, that's not too sure on that either at the moment, but we're going to get to the next part, which is actually the i3D mapping. So let's take that and that. So that should be production factory to production factory, and then placeables to placeables. Okay, so that should be okay. So let's move some things around in here. So we have got 3 inputs. What I want to do then is move some stuff around a little bit, just so it's all lined up in the right places. So what I'm going to do, I think, is let's delete those. And we'll cut that one, put it up there, and then we'll cut that one, put there, that one, and put there. So exact fill root nodes 1 to 3. I'm going to close that down for now, so it doesn't get too confusing, if it's not already majorly confusing. So we'll do this one. We'll take that, put that into there, and then this one to there, then this one into there, and then we want player trigger, so we're going to take that one, put that there. This is just called player trigger. So the names here must match what you have up here. So I have my inputs, exact fill root node, and then exact fill root node 1 and 2. So here I need to change that, so that, and then this one will be 1, and then this one will be 2, because it's going to take the name from whatever you've set it up there, and then we're just basically linking it all together with the i3D mapping for the nodes. So our player trigger then is going to be interactive trigger is going to be 2. Okay, we don't have any displays, so we can get rid of those. We don't have a display there. Can go, that can go. We'll need to do the camera at some point. We've already set up our start width and height nodes here, so we don't need to actually set up anything there. But what we do need to do though is to do interaction trigger keep 1. So what we do need to do then is take that and then put it into there. Let's move that up one, and we'll take a copy of that, paste, put a 1, like so. So if we then go into our outputs, trigger, I take the name from there, paste that into there, and then take that, put that into there. I'll take that into there, take the index path from there and put that into there. Okay. And we want to have, let's do those, put those there, and we want one more in there, so we'll do put that belt 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we go into here, we have got this one. Take that, belt 01, belt 02. Three, and 4. Okay, so that should be that. And then we have got animations we're going to come back to. I want to the actual particle effects. I want to actually get it into game at some point and see what errors it gives me and everything else first, if it even works at all. So what we will do then is, if I do that, and then what I will do is I'm going to create a new camera here, so let's do that, and we'll create a new camera, and we'll paste that into there, and we'll take the name from there and put that into there. And then I need to view and then position this how I want it to be, something maybe like that. Yeah, that would be okay. And then we can go view, camera, camera. So we'll save that, and that is 7, which is correct, node 7, so that's actually worked out nice. So we can save that, we close that and that down. We'll worry about the other stuff later. So got some parts in there, so let's have a look. That should be okay. Start with height. We got, no, that's not going to be very tall, is it? What we want to do then is change that to areas, start, width, height. Okay, that would work. Width, height, work. So 40, that, 400, Four zero one. Okay. Leveling areas. What we'll do is we'll just basically copy, put these to there for now. Might change that later, we'll see. Put all of that into there. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Might not necessarily be required because of the way this particular mod is set up. It's got a base plate on it, so might not actually need to have anything further there, but again, we'll see how that works. So let's go ahead and save that. Bigger markers. What I might do here is oops, just block them out for now. Don't cause us a problem. And then let's save that. Close that down. So what have we got? Then we've got mod desk. So we need to change that to 44. Data washer. So we don't need the extra, well we do, but we just don't need all of this stuff in here. So what we need to do is, I go to this one, we need the global company checker script. So we'll take that and put that into there. And if I then take the name and do that, and then I can remove all of that, store items, data washer, yeah that's okay. So we don't want this, we haven't got any reg field types, so it's going to be done differently. Potato washer description function, so that, well, we could probably leave that there to be fair, not really required, but it'll be okay, that should work, do what I wanted to do. So I think we'll leave the rest intact there and then just see what errors it gives us, because I'm sure it's going to give us many errors. but I want to see what it's actually going to do, whether it's going to even load in the game to start with. So before we end the video, then what I'll do is I'm going to just put this into the mod folder, a mod folder, and we'll run it in game real quick just to see what it does for us. So let's see what we've got here. So let's change that island. We want to create a new mods folder, mods, and let's put that into there, because it may not even be recognized by the game. So we're just really quickly going to then load up the game, see if it even recognizes the mod, which it may not. If it does, fantastic. If it doesn't, in the next video we'll continue on with whatever needs to be looked at. So let's do give farmer, Ravenport is fine. Let's see what we get. Data washer. Okay, so it is actually being recognized. That's a good start. So let's go into the game and just see what happens again then. If it doesn't show up there, we know we've already got a problem, but I know I've got problems, but that would be a major one if it didn't show up in the mod list, but it shows up in the mod list, so that's a really promising start. And we're just going to basically see how far it lets us go. Oh, I know what I haven't done. Something else I forgot to do, which means I'm going to have to restart anyway. I forgot to put the global company script in the mod folder. Always something. But that's okay. We can we'll exit out again real quick, and we'll just load that, put that in there, because it won't run without that. It will give us loads of errors and say we haven't got something, which we already know we haven't got something, because I continually forget to put that in there. So let's put that into there. Global company. Right, let's do this again then. Let's see what happens this time. So career, start new, game save, files run, continue, data washer, global company. Excellent. Let's see what happens. I'll grab a drink. We'll go for it. Alright, so let's go into here. Okay, so we're not getting the global company part for the placeables, which is a bit, which means I've set something up incorrectly already. So it could be in any one of these, because I don't know what originally it was set up to be. I've probably put it in the wrong category, so it's not. So let's go Control G and global company loading version. So it has loaded in something, but it's not loading in anything else. Interesting. Okay, well, what I'll do then, I'm going to end the video here. We've clearly got some errors to work through. It is loading in as far as the mod list is being recognized as a mod. It's just other parts are not quite in the right places. So we'll have a look at that in the next part and see what we need to adapt and what needs to be added or taken out or adapted or whatever to get us to the next step. I'm ShyWizard. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.